So Thomas, nice to see you, but it's sad to be the last time. Can you tell us a little bit about what's coming for you and your career? Where are you going?
I'm going to a club in Copenhagen, close to my family and friends. I'm going to a club with have big ambitions about going to the best league. Been putting in some money, buying some new players, and since there are 3 teams going up from the first division, they're pushing hard to go up this year. And I like ambitions and I like the project of winning. So when I heard about the project, new coach, new everything in Lyngby, I sounded like a good deal to sort of end my adventure abroad Denmark. I've been having a fantastic time in Hammarby, and I also really had a fantastic time here in Iceland, and especially in Valur. So it was sort of when I got the offer from Lyngby, it was like that's a good step for me in my career. Even though there's a lot of good things happening here in Valur, that I want to be a part of, but sometimes in life you need to see other things than football, and this was a perfect match, both with football and also with family and friends.
There are 2 things I caught that you said. It's a good deal and also an adventure. And the good deal, I think I can speak for probably everybody here at Valur, that since I first heard from you that and you found out about the club from Birkir Már and he gave good recommendations, I can honestly say I think the best deal was probably getting you to the club, because ever since you came here and played in the second match against Víkingur away, we could see there was something about the defense with and without you. So I would say the good deal has been probably vice versa, as you have seen probably on both with the results and the cup and everything. So and this adventure, how would you describe Valur, the locker room you're in here, and everything about it?
But first of all, when I came, I met the team, and really a good group, really some good guys, and a lot of good football players as well. Then I was presented to Valur's history, and the huge history they have. I could feel that it was a club who had the ambition and the desire to win, and for me that was the reason why I came. And I could feel that when we started winning games, that there was a good atmosphere in the club. So we've sort of been developing the team from training, and I think the level of the training and the matches has been very good. If you look at the matches we've been played, we have never gone out of a match said, okay, they were better than us today. Most of the games, I look back, I can say, okay, we've been a bit unlucky. With a bit more luck, we would have won this game or drawn that game. So we've been playing some good football, and we've been tight as a group, and that's also why we got the results in the cup. And that's a huge achievement, both for the players in here, but definitely for the club. And then you could sort of feel that it was a big club.
Yeah, I think because we are talking about the cup and this, I honestly don't know if you felt it, but ever since the match in Akureyri, which was really a nail-biter going to penalties and everything, and then we met KR in the final, you probably sensed or felt that the whole club was buzzing. I think the whole city was buzzing. And for you, in your unfortunately short stay here, to be a part of that and the environment, the fans and everything, is that something you cherish?
Of course, I came to Iceland not just to play football, but also to win. And it's a fantastic thing for you to look back in your career after you finish football and actually say you won something. And it's a huge achievement, and you could feel it. And during the day, so many fans, people watching the game, fantastic atmosphere, and then especially the celebration afterwards. You can feel like it's a traditional club with a lot of supporters who really love this club, and we were just so happy and fortunate that we can give them Valur and the fans this win. So yes, of course, that's something I'll always look back at.
And of course, you saw it, you know, during the celebrations later that night, that not only, you know, when we won the cup and everything, about maybe a little bit about which team we won as well, you could see with the fans, you know, everybody was so happy, not only because of the cup, the opponent, but what it meant. It was a little bit more than a cup. It was something even bigger.
But that's a great thing about football. It's a lot about feelings, and when you can give another person that fantastic feeling where you can see that he's full with joy, that's what you want to play football, and that's why it's so important to have good fans supporting you, because you want to do the best for them. Of course, you want to win, but you want to give 100%. And hopefully that's enough, and to see the joy in people's eyes after that game and the team, that was amazing.
Then just a little bit about the coaches, because they, Björn and Ole, shortly after they had arrived here, I talked to them, and one of the points they talked about especially, and the one that you mentioned, was they wanted to build a good football team here in Valur, a good group of players and a good team. And they said maybe 1, 2 or 3 years. And you touched on that earlier. Do you think them as coaches and the players have really bonded together and made a good team?
Definitely. Victories and success, they give you confidence. And with a bunch of players we have, and especially with the coaches we have, I think we can see, and the players feel that the tempo and the training has been improved a lot. And that's mean that the quality of the games is also better. We are a team who wants to play football, and that's really developing for all the young guys in here. We should continue on that, and if you can stay on to the group and maybe add 1, 2 more, then this team will have a great future, and also for the club. A lot of things are happening here in the club, so I think Valur is going towards a great time, and I think the win was important, sort of that it's a new start now, and the next couple of years gonna be great.
If I were to tell you that some of the supporters, honestly, me myself included, think you're probably one of the best, you know, we can have foreigners, but you are probably one of the best foreigners we've ever had in football at this club. What does that mean for you? How does that sound?
It's an honor to hear those words, of course. I'm really pleased about that. Of course, I come here to do a job, and that's to play football and do it as good as I can. So that's a great joy to hear that people have recognized my game of play.
They have, I can tell you.
It's good to hear.
The news tonight, it's only that they will miss a guy that has always given that extra on the field, blood and sweat, made all this better than they are really, and you know, that's a pretty good message for any player probably.
Yeah, and you don't want to be a player who's just coming, you want to make an impact, and I hope that I've made an impact and developed the team and guided them. I have some experience of course of trying to help the young guys.
Trust me, you have.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Was it anything? You mentioned the history. Was it anything, you know, just the first time you came, first training session? Was there anything you felt? Okay, I sensed something good here. Was there anything in particular? Facilities?
I came from a really big club in Sweden, so of course there's a lot of impressions when you come, and new things you should adapt to. So I was the first. I think the facilities look good, and the first is just getting a lot of information, getting your teammates' names, trying to understand the Icelandic the coaches are speaking. So yeah, but I have to say, Patrick, he was a great help in the beginning. He's been here, he knows the routines, and he took, even he's a young guy, he took great care of me and and felt at home quite early.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I speak for every single supporter. Við erum nú að segja þetta á íslensku, góða valsara. Thomas, takk fyrir. Thank you, Thomas, really, and a job well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bless.
Bless.